Hey again, and welcome back to Valley por Vida. So before the break, we gave you some fun facts about festive foods, but did you know that after all is said and done on Christmas, there will be a lot of trash accumulated? I mean, think about it. All the paper plates, forks, knives, napkins, of course, just one meal, and of course there's dessert. For not only you, but your immediate family, your extended family, and probably your friends. If just one household accumulates so much trash in 1 week, for example, it's worse on special holidays like Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year. And the thing is, it doesn't just affect how much trash builds up at the landfills, but it's not good for the environment. So for this place that we live in and breathe fresh air from, we got to help take care of it. This is a problem we deal with and honestly contribute to on a daily basis in our everyday lives. So what can you do? Well, it's generally a good idea to become familiar with and practice the notion of reducing, reusing, and recycling. It's literally good for us, the animals, and the entire planet. But it can be tricky to know what's recyclable, what's not, where it should go, how often you should do it, and so on. So what can you do to learn more and get prepared now before the Christmas and New Year? Well, we went ahead and dropped by Vida Recycling to get an inside look at what our role in all of this can be.
Well, we've been in business for I think going on 4 months now, so we're a new business. We recycle anything from your old air conditions, barbecue pits that have a hole that you burn through them. No, there's no fee. Actually, we're gonna pay you according to how much stuff you bring. Like right here, I have a bunch of cans that different people bring me, and you bring your stuff, whether it be metal or your cans. We throw it on the scale, weigh it, and get you paid, and you're on your way. And I think we should recycle because we're getting like all these cans. Say that they didn't bring them to me or to a recycling center, they're gonna end up in the landfill, and that's not good for the environment. And the way I see it is, like when I take a load like I am today, or a load of metal, we're getting it out of the community, so it's making the community look a little bit better too, and it's not getting buried in the ground. So yeah, we're here in Raymondville. We're at 347 East Hidalgo Avenue. We're here Monday through Friday from 10 to 6. You got anything laying around your house that you think might be junk, give me a call, and we'll see if we can get you some money for it. So this is Vida Recycling. I invite you guys to gather up your stuff you have laying around your house or whatever, your yard. Bring it on by. We'll go ahead and recycle it for you guys. Help clean the community up. As you can see, I'm gonna take all these cans right now and go get them recycled, and see y'all later. Thanks.
Feel free to follow them on Facebook for more detailed info on what you can recycle, where, and how. And thank you for doing your part. You can also keep in mind these good-to-know tips, like washing out any containers before you place them in the recycle bin. Leave on any labels, since they'll just be removed in the recycle process naturally, so there's really no point in sitting there trying to take them off. Also, it's a good idea to take any tape off of boxes, since that's not recyclable. And if you're recycling something like a shampoo bottle, then be sure to take out the pump, because that part's just not able to be recycled either. But you can always do your research on something if you're not quite sure if it's recyclable or not. And remember, these are a few things to keep in mind that can indeed be recycled. Pretty common everyday items, so that just makes it easier. You can always recycle any of these items that you see on screen. Recycling is literally good for everyone. Like I said, it feels good to know that work that you're doing is just definitely making a difference. That's the case for many people like police officers, doctors, and teachers. And in fact, Niche just released its 2022 Best Schools K-12 and District Rankings. And for the 8th year in a row, South Texas Independent School District and its campuses ranked among the best in the state and in the nation. And we spoke with their principals to find out how they're feeling about this amazing honor.
We received the recognition for the first time back in 2015. This recognition is received every 5 years. And so we were due back in 2021 for the recognition. And so, as you can imagine, the entire staff and student body, when we heard that we were being nominated in spite of going through a year of the pandemic, or a year and a half of a pandemic, and receiving this recognition was definitely an exciting news for all of us.
We have been going above and beyond. Our teachers are phenomenal. The entire community, the support that we have from our parents and the students' success, it shows above none other. And so we're just excited. You know, Rising Scholars has been in existence for a few years only, actually since 2015.
You can visit stisd.net for more info on these rankings, or if you'd like to enroll your child. And with the new year approaching, you may want to get the kiddos and yourself a new look. We always hear about new styles and trends to keep up with for hair and makeup and wardrobe when it comes to the new year. But what about things to keep in mind for your beard? Luckily, the Valley is home to the Barber King himself, Orlando Perez, and we visited him for all the things that we need to know. So go ahead and check it out.
Hi, I'm Orlando. Welcome to Barber Kings. Beard styles will always be in, you know, some like it fade and shape. You know, you got long beards, short beards, and now we wear our masks to protect our beards from any debris or dirt. Well, I know we wear face masks every day, but you could still make your beard look good. You could oil it, you could lube it, you could always brush it down, carry your brush with you, and that way you could maintain it throughout the day wherever you go. Well, throughout the day, make sure you carry your oil and your balm and your comb. That way you could groom it while you take off your mask and you could have it looking neat. Okay, well, the same way you buy shampoo for your hair, you gotta buy the right shampoo for your beard with conditions and scent that'll keep you looking fresh for all week and have you smelling good. Well, just because you're wearing a face mask doesn't mean you can't groom your beard. You know, you apply your product, you groom it every day, you brush it, you comb it, and throughout the day you look good and feel good and smell good. We might be going through a pandemic, but if you keep these tips in mind, you'll be able to look fresh for the season.
We hope you keep in mind these New Year tips and tricks for your hair or your beard so that you can look super fly in the new year. After all, the Barber Kings would never lead you wrong. So go ahead and check out their page on Facebook to learn more about the styles that you can do for you or to book an appointment. All right, well, that's all that we've got for now. Thanks again so much for joining us today, and be sure to tune in again next time because we'll have a lot more in store for you. But for now, don't forget to follow our team on social media for exclusive behind-the-scenes sneak peeks at what we're filming for the show, and of course for your chance at your comment or your question being featured on air. And of course, be sure to visit valleycentral.com to rewatch some of today's favorite segments. We've got all that and so much more next time on Valley por Vida. We'll see you then.